Delaware, the North American champion, Dick the Bulldog.
In order, as you know, when I come here, I chased after Mil Mascaras. This North American championship is just a stepping stone to take away the championship from this Mil Mascaras. Now I got guys chasing me, like this big jerk that rides his horse, Cowboy Bob Ellis, this Polish strongman, Igor, Dino Bravo, the Rookie of the Year. Well, he's got to get a lot of experience because the only people listen, I'm going to say one thing about this Dino Bravo. He was called the Rookie of the Year. When I'm done with him, he'll be out of the wrestling. I'll slam him. I'll crush him right through the mat. You see, what they got around here is a lot of cowboys. Tex McKenzie, Bob Ellis. I'm the North American champion. I'm the one that they're after now, Mil Mascaras. The only belt these wrestlers are going to get from me is a belt right in the teeth, because you can take Bob Ellis and you can take the Polish strongman and Mil Mascaras and Louis Martinez and Argentina Apollo. You can put them all up in one pile. You can stack them up. And I'm going to put them right down where they started, right at the bottom of the list, because I'm after one thing. That's the International Wrestling Championship that Mil Mascaras is holding. I'm going to rip his mask off, show everybody who he is. I am a proven product. I have wrestled from coast to coast, just like Coca-Cola. I'm known from coast to coast. Everybody knows Dick the Bulldog Brower, Brower Power. And I'm going to tell all you fans out there now, whenever you come to any arena that I'm in, you're not going to see nothing but Dick the Bulldog Brower ripping somebody's ear off or putting them in a hospital. And all these fellows around here, these so-called wrestlers, just bring them on one at a time, and I'm going to show you where they're going to end up at. Right back where they started. I'll still be on top of the pile, and Mil Mascaras, you won't hide behind that mask. Mascaras,
let's go back up to the ring right now and more exciting action.
Rhode Island, weighing in at 255 pounds, it is Silvano Souza. And his opponent in the corner to my right, from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing 235 pounds, Rick McGraw.
Rick, otherwise known as Quick Draw McGraw, against Silvano Souza. Here we go. Perhaps Bruno outclassed a bit, wouldn't you imagine?
Yes, Souza is an aggressive wrestler, but this McGraw, he's got such lightning speed and he's so aggressive himself and he's in such tremendous shape that I think that Souza's going to have a very, very bad time with McGraw. In fact, I give him a very, very small chance to do anything with McGraw. Look at that beautiful, beautiful move there. Headlock can take over.
Rick McGraw, a nice-looking young man from North Carolina.
He's very strong too, this McGraw. He was working out, Putski was telling me they were working out together quite a bit lately. And he says he lifts some very, very big weights. And he likes to mix that also with, endurance stuff like skipping rope, and he jogs and all that, he runs. But when it comes to pushing weights, Putski was telling me that this guy he's really strong in the gym, push a lot of iron.
McGraw now back to his feet along with Silvano Souza. Souza whips him off to the ropes, waits for him now, but to no avail. Souza once again found his way to the canvas, waits for a back body drop, leap drop kick, down goes Souza. McGraw whips him down one more time.
That's very good timing. Like that time, he knocked this man off with a drop kick before the man had a chance. Souza had a chance to really get his balance. He takes the headlock, takes him over again, and that's the way to do it. You never let your man or your opponent get to be, his balance again.
McGraw with a headlock. Seems to be riding him a little high, Bruno. Any reason for that?
Well, that way he's putting more of his weight on Souza's head, really. But by the same token, his position's a little bit more awkward, and Souza can actually push him away a lot easier because McGraw would not have good balance from that position.
Which is indeed what happened. McGraw whipped to the buckle. Souza comes in a little slow. McGraw takes him. McGraw, when he takes you down, I don't know whether it's leverage or technique, he really whips his opponent down to the canvas.
Well, that's it. It is technique, but leverage is the big thing too. Souza was a little too slow because when he threw McGraw against the buckle, he came charging so slow that McGraw just leaped up in the air and let Souza go right through, running his head right against the buckle. You got to be a lot quicker than that if you're gonna connect with McGraw.
I'm surprised, however, although it is working, so perhaps that is what you should stay with. But what I was about to say is I'm surprised to see McGraw stay with this one hold so long.
Well, if he's staying on it long enough and if he's putting enough pressure, you'd be surprised that he could weaken Souza tremendously. That's a very uncomfortable position. It's cutting the circulation around the head area. It's not easy on your breathing, and all this can really wear an opponent down, and perhaps that's what he's trying to do.
Souza just way too slow. Back body. Souza goes over. McGraw backs him to the corner, whips him back out. Ooh, my. And Souza very quickly jumping to the outside and knows very, very well that he is indeed outclassed. Competitor like Souza seems to always, Bruno, be looking for that shortcut technique.
That's right, and I think right now what we're gonna see, I think, is Souza to go more for really cheap tricks here because he knows by now that he cannot do anything with McGraw. McGraw is just too clever, he's too good of a wrestler, he's too quick, he's strong, and Souza knows that there's no way he's going to outmaneuver him. And look at this. He took a right at McGraw and he blocked it with such ease. He's got so much speed.
Souza is in no hurry to tie up again with Rick McGraw.
Souza right now has got to be thinking, what can he do to stop this guy? And I'm not, I wouldn't be a bit surprised if he's caught that headlock again. I was going to say if he starts using those feet and those fists and elbows and knees and what have you. But McGraw is so quick so far, he hasn't given him a chance.
And as you stated earlier, McGraw really stays on top of Souza, not giving Souza really an opportunity to pull any chicanery.
Which is very smart. The closer you are to your man, the more you keep him tied up, the less chance for him to do anything like that.
Shoulder block the third time Souza tried it, the third time it failed. Leapfrog, back to the far side. Souza caught him there. Really buried that knee into the abdominal area of Quick Draw McGraw. Grabbing McGraw face first to the buckle. Souza takes him for the ride now, whips him to the buckle hard. Kick there into the lower abdomen area. Once again brings him out, and all of a sudden things have turned around for Silvano Souza, but he's making a mistake right now, isn't he?
He certainly is. He did just as we suspected he would do, knowing he could not wrestle McGraw. He started using those knees and kicks and what have you. And he did get McGraw hurt. But here's McGraw coming back.
Souza backing off a bit. And again, the momentum seems to be swinging back around, although Souza, yes, must have raked the face of McGraw.
It was a cheap shot by Souza, and no question he's hurt McGraw. But this McGraw, he's got heart, and I got a feeling that Souza's going to have to pay for what he's doing right now.
McGraw again whipped to the buckle, and Souza coming in. It's over. Silvano Souza went for the shot to the abdominal area and was down. He stayed down because he thought indeed he rose up. He was going to get clipped with a right hand. But McGraw got him anyhow. Let's get the official time.
Here is the time, 7 minutes and 23 seconds. The winner, Rick McGraw.
Horace, we'll take a look at it in slow motion action. There you go, Bruno.
Lanny crashed to the mat. Wangeroff's body weight across the chest of Leaping Lanny. Referee checking again. Lanny getting away. No, not quite. He almost did. He hooks the leg. Hanging on to the wrist momentarily. He's carrying it. He's brought to the mat. George Wangeroff brings Lanny to the mat, trying to pin him. Lanny bridges up beautifully. Does a beautiful backflip. Now he has topped George Wangeroff. Right at the very start here, they're each trying to pin one another or gain a submission hold. They're back in the corner now. That's an automatic break, and it's a nice clean break. Both wrestlers being quite cautious, and they have to be. There's a side headlock applied by Wangeroff. It's powerfully applied. Leaping Lanny fighting against it. Over the hip. Lanny crashed to the mat. Wangeroff's body weight across the chest of Leaping Lanny. Referee checking again. Lanny getting away. No, not quite. He almost did. He hooks the leg. Hanging on to the wrist momentarily. But he's out now. He's out now. Trying to roll Wangeroff over into a position where his shoulders would be on the mat. He does have both legs of Wangeroff. Now the one leg and one arm, it's a sort of a abdominal stretch almost. Now they were in the ropes, an automatic break. Both men now are again on their feet. The fans watching this match intently, as I know you folks at home are. The referee certainly is, and both these wrestlers being very cautious. Oh, a trip. That is not dirty, that's legal. He tripped him. Wangeroff tripped Lanny. He did so, however, on the break, and that should not have been done. Oh, man, look at that Leaping Lanny. Somersault over. Grabbed the leg of George Wangeroff. He's got him tied up now.
How about it?
Wangeroff fighting hard to get away. Leaping Lanny with his very well applied hold now takes an armbar hold. And George Wangeroff working his way to his feet. Now he brings Lanny over with a nice takedown, an arm drag. Takes him down. Beautiful exchange of wrestling holds here in this event. A beautiful bridge up by Leaping Lanny. And he brings Wangeroff over. He's got the armbar hold on George Wangeroff. Now Leaping Lanny across the back of Wangeroff, hanging onto that arm, putting a lot of pressure on it against the elbow. Referee Tony Falk asking Wangeroff if he wants to give up. This is a painful hold, fans. Leaping Lanny trying to bend the elbow of Wangeroff in the opposite direction from which it normally built. Oh, a nice leg trip takedown by Wangeroff. Brought Lanny to the mat, broke the hold up. Now Wangeroff behind him, hanging on. Watch Lanny now. Oh, man. A side somersault. He brings him over, and it's Lanny with the advantage at the moment. Again in the ropes. Again a clean break. Again both men on their feet. There's that arm and neck hold. Oh, a big one now. This is going to be a body slam. Wangeroff has him way up in the air. Watch this one. Crashed into the man. Right, the whole ring shook. Lanny kicking away quickly. He was about to be pinned, but he kicked away in a moment. It wasn't even a 1 count. Again, it's, watch this one. He spins around, brings him over the mat, takes an armbar hold again. Man, that Leaping Lanny certainly has some great maneuvers there. He does things that I've not seen other wrestlers do. Watch Wangeroff. Trying to get up to his feet. Leaping Lanny putting more pressure on him. Wangeroff now on his feet. Both these men built magnificently, tremendous condition. Leaping Lanny twisting away at that arm of George Wangeroff. Now it's reversed by George. Again up in the air. Again, Lanny crashed to the mat. Wangeroff's got him covered. A 1 count and Leaping Lanny kicked away. Again, up in the air. Again, a big body slam. Again, he's got him covered. About a 1.5 count. Lanny getting away. Now, Wangeroff sends Lanny into the ropes. Oh, watch this. Watch this now. He flips him back. He brings him over. It's sort of a rolling reverse cradle hold. A beautiful maneuver. Unexpected by George Wangeroff or anyone. I've never seen that. A beautiful victory by Leaping Lanny. Great match. Both wrestlers very clean. A fine match, but that last move of Leaping Lanny, he jumped up. Oh, look at that backflip. He is a terrific, terrific athlete. There, Leaping Lanny leaving the ring. It was a spectacular match, a dream match. A match that you fans requested. It was wrestling at its best, as ICW wrestling always is. Oh.